Today is a very, very special Facebook Live. You're not going to believe what we're doing, and I am super, super pumped. Today, we are going to be going to Malandra's Martial Arts Center and meeting with Michael Malandra, and guess what? We're breaking wood. So seriously, come on with me and let's break some wood. A big sip of water first. I have to confess, it's been about 10 years since my last wood break. So come on, let's go. So we're here in Suffern, New York, and we are on Lafayette Ave in Suffern, New York, and we are on our way to Malandra's Martial Arts Center to break wood with Michael Malandra. And Michael was a judge for my black belt test, and we've known each other for, I don't know, I think it's been about 15 or 20 years. Michael also runs is a photographer, so he also runs Michael Malandra Photography in part of his dojo. So you can see we are at 14A Lafayette in Suffern, New York, breaking wood. Getting a little nervous. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, Tina.
Hey.
Hey,
how are you, Michael?
Good. How's everything?
Great to see you, Mike.
Great seeing you.
Oh.
You want to put your jacket here in the office?
Yeah, I think I'll put it here. Wow, I'm a little nervous. It's been like 10 years since I had
Since you've done something like this?
Yeah, wow.
Oh, it'll be a piece of cake.
I'm really excited. What's going on? The studio looks great.
Thank you, thank you. This is my gallery space. This is where I hang all my photography that I shoot around the country and actually throughout the world. What you're saying, it used to be the waiting area of the school.
I remember. Yeah.
So what we did was we moved the waiting area beyond this wall here, which I'll show you when we go in over there on that side. That's where we're doing the board breaking.
Wow.
And this is where where I do all my photography now.
I love this print of the flat iron.
Thank you.
I haven't seen this one, and we love our bull, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Awesome.
So you did the bull for Beacon Wealth Management.
Yeah, I unfortunately don't do enough shooting in New York City.
Yeah.
I want to go back and I want to do more, just with time constraints. But I do have some pretty cool shots from the city, and this is one of them, and the bull, of course.
Well, of course I have to plug Malandra, Michael Malandra Photography.com if anybody wants to order.
Yeah, they can order from the website. They can give me a call. There's a lot of new stuff that I didn't have a chance to put up on the site. So a lot of what you're seeing here from Iceland and Sedona and Hawaii is not up on the site yet.
Looks really cool. Okay, well, we're not breaking wood in here, are we?
No.
Not this part of the school. Okay, here.
So this is the new waiting area, which used to be part of the training floor.
Right. Oh, I remember. It looks great. Place,
Thank you.
Hasn't changed. I haven't been in a dojo in a couple of years, so.
Wow. Okay. So this is gonna be exciting.
Yeah, this is gonna be great.
All right.
And thank you. Thanks for making the time. And I'm really, truly excited. Oh, there's the wood.
That's it. Those are special boards.
Okay, special boards. They're paper thin, right?
No, actually the exact opposite. They're sappy. They've been sitting out. No.
I'm only kidding. Wood, right?
Yes.
Okay, actually, just for everybody, actually, that just hurt my fingers pretty.
Oh, we're gonna have problems now.
Actually,
people always ask me, like, where do you? Is that like a website you buy the wood from?
Yeah.
What I do is I go to Home Depot.
Okay.
I buy it's 1x12 pine. I buy 6-foot lengths. I bring them to my landlord's wood shop, and we cut them up.
Wow.
And this is what it is.
How big is this piece?
This piece is 6 inches.
Okay.
I do for the kids. We do 4 inches.
Right.
And then teenagers and adults, we do 6 to 8 inches. These happen to be 6.
Okay, they happen to be 6 inches. Okay, boy. Get my.
Do you want to pick the board?
Pick the thinnest board that you possibly can.
Actually,
They're all the same size. Okay.
They're all there. All the same.
Wow. Here we go.
And we're doing headbutt?
No.
Headbutt? Oh, elbow. I thought we were going to do a headbutt.
Elbow straight, right? Elbow straight.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, cool.
Okay, we're going to warm up, hopefully.
You tell me. You ready? You want to warm up?
No. Yeah, I haven't done that.
Yeah, all right. So why don't we do something with do the focus paints.
Okay. So Mike, you're like a what? Like a 10th-degree black belt?
No. You know, honestly, people ask, and I tell them, I don't remember anymore. It's like 5th or 6th. I don't know.
Okay. 5th or 6th.
It's the belt I wear around my uniform to keep my top together.
Okay.
All right, so even though we're obviously going to be using elbows, let's just warm up. Let's do, we'll do left, right. So we'll go left here, 1, 2, and then 3. So we'll go 1, 2, and then again. That's it. Good.
Okay.
That's it. And you haven't done this in how long?
I haven't done this in
really?
Like 7 years.
I'm glad you're hitting the pad, not me. Go. That's it again. Good. Good. Now let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, elbow, and then I'm going to hear, or whichever leg you want to use. Knee shot. Right? That's it. Good. You want to teach classes? I need an instructor. I'd love to have a few.
It's been a while.
Now let's do the same thing, but before we punch, I'm going to swing here. So block.
Okay.
Block, and then 1, 2, elbow. That's it. So we'll go off of that.
Block.
Yeah, you can block or you can cover.
Okay.
Whatever you're comfortable with.
Okay.
Worst happens is if you miss, I hit you in the head.
Yep.
All right, ready, come. That's it. 1, 2, elbow. Good. And there you go. Yep. Again. Good. All right. So now, why don't we replace the knee? Knee. One more thing for a round kick.
Oh boy, it's been a long time.
Okay. Super slow.
Whoa.
So let's do it real slow.
Okay, hold on. Oh. Block. Left.
Yep. I'm with the pads. I'll keep them here. And then instead of dropping for the shin, for the knee, we'll come through with a round kick. Okay? Wow. So I'm going to be in here close on you.
Okay.
After you do your elbow strike, I'm going to back up and put you into your kicking zone. Okay? So when I back up, that's your cue to throw the kick.
Okay.
We'll do it slow. Ready? 2. Here. That's it. Again, we'll do it slow. Ready? Go. 2. Hit. Elbow. Kick. Good. That's good. All right, full speed now, 100 miles an hour. And you go. 2, hit, go. Again. 2, hit. Good. Now, same thing, finish, and then we're done.
Okay.
After the kick, let's add the knee. You can't leave the knee out, right?
No. I love this. Love this. This feels great.
All right, ready?
Okay.
Here we go. The same thing, but after you throw the kick, I'm going to come to here. And that's when you do the knee.
Okay,
with
so
whatever leg.
so the kick is going to replace the knee?
And then we're going to add the knee back in at the end.
Okay, so wait. So run through that one more time.
Okay, so let's go slow. I'm going to guide you through. Block, hit, elbow, hit, knee. That's it.
Okay.
So we're going to finish with the knee.
Okay.
Okay? Let's do one more time slow. One time quick, and then we should do one more. Ready? Go. Slow. 2, hit, here, knee. Good.
Okay.
All right, ready? And go. Knee, good. One more. It's okay. Ready? Up top was great. Again, go. 1, 2, here, hit, knee. Good. That's about all I can take.
Me too. Okay, one drink before the wood. Let's get the water. Woo!
Yeah, stay hydrated.
Okay, 1 sec.
And then what we'll do, Tina, is we'll do a couple practice runs, and then we'll go 1, 2, and then on 3 we'll do the break.
Okay. It's amazing. You do. You feel like you get a little nervous. Like, even though that I think that I just hit you pretty hard.
If you hit the board half as hard as you were hitting the pads, honestly, you'd go through 3. Really, I'm serious. I'm not just saying. So you have what it takes. It's like anything else in life. Everybody has what it takes to do whatever it is they're going to do. It's whether or not they choose to go through a door that they're unsure of going through. So it's the brain that psychologically stops us. The body's going to do whatever the brain says we're going to do.
Right.
So, and that's what board breaking is all about. We do it with kids in class, and the kids love it because they get to break stuff. Kids love to break stuff. But I use it as a tool. When I tell the kids, when they're done, you take the board, you go home, you put it in your room with your belt that you just got, or your certificate, whatever it is, and every time you come up against an obstacle in your life, taking a test, being fearful of striking out, being fearful of confronting the situation, remember, you were fearful of breaking that board, and you did that. So you can do this.
Yeah.
So it's a psychological tool.
You're absolutely right, and I remember the first time that I broke wood. There's nothing more, I think, like mentally powerful than breaking a piece of wood.
Absolutely.
And that's why I wanted to come in here. You know, it's right before the new year, and you and I have obviously been talking about. Well, we'll talk about it in a little while after the wood break, but. I want other people too to have that same benefit.
It's the greatest,
right? Because you don't need, even though I have the martial arts experience, the first degree black belt, you don't need any of that. You don't need any of it. Right? Okay.
And you know, I mean, everyone says, "Well, I can break this." Of course you can. It's not, you know, we're not breaking concrete blocks.
Right.
But the idea is now, if I was to hold this and use your elbow, use your hand, or stand up on one leg and throw a kick, that takes some talent. So. It's not as easy as it looks, but it's not difficult. The reason why it's not easy is because we're like, what if I get hurt? As long as you do what I tell you to do, you're not going to get hurt. Okay. It's that simple. Okay, cool. So what are we doing? Elbow?
Elbow.
Okay. All right, so what we're going to do when we hit, I just want to remind you, give me your arm. Obviously, if you were to strike me, self-defense situation, this is what you're going to hit with. I'm going to hit you with the bone. All right, I don't want you to drive the bone through the board. Okay. What I want you to hit with to protect your arm is the muscle. Okay, so you're going to hit with this part. The flat, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand here, I'm going to hold like this, okay? And then you're going to go 1, 2, and then on 3. So basically, if this was the board, show me how you're going to hit.
Like full power?
Like
yeah. 1,
that's it. 2, and then on 3, blast through.
Okay, so I have to like yell something like really like karate like.
That's a good question.
Right. Yeah.
Yelling gets your energy out of your body. Okay. It's just like you can watch a weightlifter or power lifter when they're doing a bench press or they're doing a squat or picking the weight up off the floor. They're yelling to get their energy and their momentum, everything to work into sync. So when you go to hit that board, if you want to yell to get your energy out even more than just using your body, definitely. Not everybody else.
Yeah.
You want to yell? I'm good.
I want to yell.
Okay.
I love the acoustics here too. So you know what? If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. We're gonna yell.
Okay. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and then on 3. Okay. You're gonna break, right?
And so that 1.
So 1 and 2, you're gonna place your arm on the board as if you were gonna break.
1. Okay. 2, and then full
3.
power.
Yeah, and then on 3, I'm going to be loose. See, you try to break down, it's not going to work. You got nothing behind. So on 3, I'm going to lock. When I lock, that's when you come through. Okay?
And what if I don't, well, I shouldn't even be thinking that.
What if you don't break it?
Yes.
It's impossible. I promise you it'll break.
Okay.
Because you have so much momentum going into the board, forward momentum, it's going to break.
Okay.
If we were doing 4 and 5 boards, then there's a chance if you don't. There's a real good chance if you don't do the proper technique, you're just going to bounce off the board. Okay. You won't bounce off.
Here we go.
I personally think you could do 2 or 3.
Okay.
But let's start.
Pressure's on. There's a Facebook Live, right?
All right. Ready?
Okay.
Let's angle slightly. I guess so. You right here. Step this. So you see this point here, Tina? Come here. Face me this way. And face me. That's it. Good. Exactly. All right. So we're going on 3. It all comes from the hips, from the core. So we're going to go 1. That's it. 2. Okay, ready? 3! That's it.
Wow,
that's it. Nice.
Woo! Wow.
Awesome.
Wow.
Okay, that was the trick board. Now I got the
No, we're done. Wow.
That was great.
Wow,
That was awesome. See, I told you.
Great.
No, here. Everyone's like, okay, look at the arm.
Still works. It's not
Still
broken.
works.
Wow. That was intense. That's incredible. I'm going to take this piece of wood right now, and wow, that was amazing.
Cool.
The adrenaline is just like going through my body right now. But I think one of the things that we talked about is that when this was really cool. When you do this, you feel like climbing Everest is absolutely, you know, an absurdity. But
but this is like a stepping stone.
It's like a stepping stone, exactly. Because I have to be honest that before I broke that piece of wood, I had a few doubts in my mind. And the interesting thing is that when you actually go to break that piece of wood, you are totally, totally committed. You're totally
There's no backing out at that
totally
point.
committed.
Right. Yep.
Exactly. And so all of the doubt, all of the, you know, the voice on your shoulder saying, you know, there's no way that you
I don't know if
can
this is
break
going to work. I don't know. You know, what if we get hurt? All the what ifs.
Exactly.
Yep.
So this was really, really cool. But, you know, I wanted to put together some sort of an event with you in January 20th, Saturday, 2018, and call it Breakthrough. You know, and actually have adults do it. You know, I remember when my kids went to board breaking parties when they were young, but nobody's doing it for like adults. And
no, I'm going to say very rare. I don't know many other places that do it for adults. For kids, it's huge.
Right.
It's big.
And I also think that this is absolutely helped you with your mindset in business. Because if you think you can't, you can.
Yeah.
And so the way that you approach all of your business challenges, especially for 2018, right? You need to have that kind of mindset. You need to be totally focused on that goal, and you need to be totally committed to it. So I think that, you know, opening up event and having it, and having you speak to, you know, a whole bunch of adults as you know, as you would the kids before they break wood. If I can do this, so could anybody else.
And that's not to downplay what you did or what anybody else does breaking a board. The point is it can be done if you mentally put yourself in the right mindset, in the right frame of mind.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's absolutely intense. It's intense. It feels great, and boy, I'm really glad. It's been a long time.
I know with the kids and even teenagers when we do board breaking, it's extreme. It's very empowering.
Yeah,
it's extremely motivating, and it just gets all that positive energy flowing.
And then if I'm a woman too, or man, and then if I say, you know what, I don't want to use any of my limbs, how else could you break a board that would be relatively easy for anybody?
Hammer fist.
Okay, hammer fist?
Yeah, I don't advocate or advise punching. If you look at how the hand is constructed, your knuckles are bone.
Right.
You basically got skin and bone. So when you go to hit that board with your knuckles, what you're doing is you're hitting bone, hard surface to a hard surface.
Right.
What you want to hit when you're breaking wood is a softer surface to a harder surface to protect yourself. And a hammer fist, which is taking your hands, making a fist, but instead of using the knuckles, what we're using is
the fleshy part of the
hand.
What about also too that breaking it with a heel stomp?
With the kids, I do foot stomps all the time. I have 3-year-old kids here in the school. We just did testing on Saturday for close to 60 kids, and we had kids from the age of 3 years old all the way up to teenagers. We had 3-year-olds doing a foot stomp on the same boards.
3-year-olds. 3-year-olds breaking that piece of wood with a heel stomp.
Now, what we do with the kids because, you know, they're fearful, they're nervous, they think they're going to get splinters, their foot's going to fall off. So what we do is we take a Sharpie marker, and we draw a spider, a happy face, a funny face, and we tell the kids, that's where you're going to step. Put your heel right there. And sometimes once doesn't work, 2, 3, 4 times it doesn't work. Sometimes they go through the first time. The whole key is when they leave this room, they're leaving this room with this broken piece of wood.
That's awesome.
Broken piece of wood that started as one board. And you got to see when you take a 3 or 4-year-old kid and they do this, and after they do it, the look on their face is like, oh my God, I can't believe I just did that. It's really cool.
That's great.
It's really cool.
Mike, thank you very much.
Thank you,
this
Tina.
Has been,
awesome.
It's been an honor today. Wow.
Thank you very much.
And,
So yes, I'm really excited about the event.
January 20th, 2018, we'll have some information on it, but if I can do it, so could you. Have a great day.